During his playing days, David Feherty was a fine golfer, owner of 10 worldwide victories and a spot on the 1991 European Ryder Cup team. But Feherty has permanently etched his name into the golf world's memory and earned a place in every golf fan's heart through decades of inimitable work as a broadcaster, talk show host, best-selling author, and larger-than-life personality.
While I'm essentially a rudderless dinghy floating aimlessly at sea, the good ship Feherty does stay on course. But by the miracle of miracles, our little show always reaches port without you at home ever knowing the rough waters we faced. Until now. When we go out into the actual world to shoot an episode of Feherty, we're kind of like a broadcasting accident looking for somewhere to happen. Oh, it's not stuck, it's just bleeding. Oh. When it all works, everyone's happy. And when it doesn't, we just move on to the next train wreck. Bastards. We move on to the next train wreck a lot. Occasionally, we might even talk about something that matters.
They found out who I was, and they put out a contract for $800,000 to kill me. But wait a second, it gets worse.
People always say that, well, relapse is part of recovery. No, it's not. You don't have to relapse.
There's no such thing as recovery. You're either drunk or you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there wasn't anybody to whom you wouldn't talk.
And once in a while, they'd say, you know, we got to bomb this place. Kind of, we wait. If we don't do it today, we'll look weak. I'd say, I have one question. Can I kill them tomorrow?
Never heard it put like that.
My father said to me one day, you know, I'm proud of you, and I'm proud that you're my son.
Describe your relationship with your dad.
He was an abusive drunk. He would beat me up, closed fists and all, bruises all over me.
You know, my dad died of cancer, and when Jimmy V found out he had cancer, I purposely stayed away from it because I couldn't do it again.
I wanted to ask you, because Alzheimer's is in my family. I'm scared. I was wondering if you are. When you take the dirt nap, what would you like to have on that headstone?
I don't know, David. I'd say that he was a good person and a good father. I don't care about the golf.
Mr. President, 9/11 changed America.
I made it clear to them that I was determined to bring the enemy to justice and protect the country.
You wouldn't believe who else I've bribed, invited, intimidated, convinced, whatever way you want to put it, to join me on this show.
David, good to be with you.
First of all, you can tell me to f off at any time.
I may.
How's your golf game these days?
I'm not a hack, but I'm not quitting my day job. I'd say I am.
Actually, you are quitting your day job fairly shortly.
Well, then I may get good.
You know, the first time that I spoke to you, I asked you if it bothered you that people thought that you were asshole. I mean, are you less holy than you were before? Whose name have you butchered more than once, apart from mine? Where does the maturity come from?
The hairline.
The hairline?
Sure, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's an excellent answer.
My equipment was giving me an advantage.
Did you tell people you were doing it?
No.
You sneaky bastard. Yeah. Magic or Michael?
Stop it.
The things I do for this show. They call it fountain hopping. And it's not for the faint of heart.
That's close.
Damn. Close. Let's go there. Don't leave. Hang in here.
I'm glad I got something positive out of this show.
Thank you so much for being here and doing this.
Thank you so much.
And allowing me to be here to do this as well. Because it would have been strange if she'd been on her own.
Would have probably gone better.
Thanks.
NGCOA CEO Jay Karen summed up Feherty's contribution to the game by saying, David's impact on our sport is remarkable. An industry like golf needs multiple sources of fuel to keep it going strong, and enthusiastic fandom is a key ingredient. David's ability to bridge golf and popular culture and his levity and wit have entertained millions of golfers and fans over the years. This translates into people loving and staying with the game for life.